All right, welcome here tonight to Texas High, where we got a matchup between the Lady Texas High Tigers and the Nacogdoches Dragons. Gonna be a good one, about a minute to tip off. John Droke, joined by Zachary Doty. Doty, how we doing tonight, man?
Doing great. Looking forward to a great game between the Texas High Lady Tigers and the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons to kick off this doubleheader, and then we will see the boys in action right after this one. And so we'll kick it off tonight, and the Lady Tigers red hot. Been very good all season. They're coming off of a loss, really only their second loss of the year that I can find. 6-1 in their district, and this one loss coming to a 27-0, 7-0 White House team that they only lost by 4 points to. And talking to Coach Wilson yesterday, she was saying, "Hey, we really probably should have won that one."
I mean, that's a pretty great feeling you can have going up against an undefeated White House team who has also been red hot throughout the year. But I'm sure they'll see them again later down the road, and
Yes.
we'll see how that one goes the second time around. But tonight it's the Dragons and the Tigers.
Yeah, this will actually be the last game that kind of wraps out the first half of district play, and then we'll begin the next half next week. Nacogdoches is the last team to be on the Lady Tigers schedule. They'll meet again in February, early February, but we're kicking things off here.
All right, we're underway. Nacogdoches is going to control the tip. It's going to be cross on the wing. Check that king on the wing. Ball stolen away by the Tigers. Got a fast break early. And Tigers strike first. Avery Meadows.
Nope. Serenity Collins.
Serenity Collins. Check that.
Serenity Collins, the seniors are going to be who you want to look out for tonight for the Lady Tigers. Serenity Collins, T.T. Steiger, and Treasure Martin. There you see Treasure go up. No good. T.T. comes down with it. She'll lose it, though.
And Tigers doing a good job speeding the Dragons up early, as almost a turnover in the backcourt there by Jariah King. She'll kick it over the corner. Ball knocked out of the hands of the Dragons. They're going to keep possession on the far sideline. So Lady Tigers coming out and chomping at the bit early on the defensive side of the ball. As it's going to be Jariah King to run the point. Looking for a girl over in the right corner. Throws it out of bounds. It'll be Tiger basketball. It was Clayton Cross that King was looking for. So Tigers with a chance to extend the early lead here. As it's going to be Serenity Collins handoff. Tigers going to work the ball around the perimeter if I can get it out. Collins going to hand it off there to Burton. Now back to Collins. Collins thinks about driving the lane. Little head fake, kick over to Martin. A lot of contact, top of the key, maybe a walk, and they're going to get her on it. Turnover, it'll be Dragon basketball.
Just lost her balance. TT was open down there in the paint, was wanting the ball. Girls just couldn't quite find her with that perimeter defense from the Lady Dragons.
So it'll be Clayton Cross to bring the ball in the backcourt. Fires one mid-court, has a girl, that's Green. And now a quick 2 points down low for the Dragons. It's number 22, Zariah Swindle. Knots it up at 2, 6:14 to go in the first quarter.
She was the vocal leader in warm-ups for Nacogdoches, so look for her to play a big impact for their squad and kind of be the leader, looking to get a second district win.
Now, a big three on the way there from Porter, off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, ends up in the hands of Nacogdoches. And now they're looking to push the tempo and maybe take a lead on this possession. Jariah King running point, swings it over to Cross on the right wing. Now up top to Barry. Now pass, looking down low, can't get it to go, throws it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Tiger basketball on the baseline. So a bit of a slower start here to start this first quarter out, Doty.
Yeah, the Lady Dragons coming off of a kind of a slow game and one that they had against Hallsville at home. 29-27 ended up being the final score of that one. So Lady Tigers looking to expand that lead and score a little bit more here tonight.
Martin shot off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, ends up still being fought for. Tigers keep it. It's going to be Treasure Martin to take it all the way in for two and give the Lady Tigers the lead back early in the first quarter.
Great dish down low there to T.T. Martin. Good steal there by Collins to change the pace now.
And now Treasure again for 2. Treasure Martin, 2 quick buckets, 4 points for her.
Those are her first 2. T.T. scored the last one.
TT scored last one. Okay, my bad. Now ball, dangerous pass there across the timeline. And a good take there by Nacogdoches. As sticking it up and in for 2 more is Zariah Swindle. Now Texas High going to throw the ball away on the other side of the floor. Be Lady Dragon basketball.
Trying to work fast and catch the Lady Dragons off guard. Collins
and
claiming fault on that one.
Lady Tigers doing a good job speeding the Dragons up in the backcourt as they almost throw it away again. I thought she was out.
I thought she did step out.
Great save there by Jariah King. And now steal by Texas High. And it's going to be an easy 2 points there for T.T. Steiger. 8-4 your score. Lady Tigers in front of Nacogdoches. And now a steal in the backcourt again. Almost stolen away. Nacogdoches comes away with it. Taking it all the way for the Dragons, that was Erica Green. She's going to be fouled and sent to the line to shoot 2. So first trip to the line tonight for either team. Green toes the line for her first. And that one strips the cotton, cuts the Lady Tigers lead to 3. Got a little college football action going on tonight, Doty.
Yeah, here in about an hour. We'll see.
Indiana, Oregon, as Green's second free throw strips the cotton. Into the game for the Lady Dragons, Jessica Glider. So it'll be Serenity Collins to run the point for the Tigers. Kicks it over right side. Now dump down low to Martin. Now left side, Serenity Collins is going to pull a 3 from the corner, off the iron, no good. Rebounded by the Dragons. It'll be Jariah King to bring it across the timeline through 2 Tiger defenders. Going to drive it all the way in, take it herself. Can't get it to go, rebounded by Texas High. Now here come the Tigers. Collins pushing the tempo down the left side of the floor. She's going to take it herself, coast to coast. And she gets the 2. Serenity Collins. Nice move, nice finish there by the Lady Tigers.
Good enough for her 4th point. She's just a good overall player. Can really kind of do a little bit of everything, but a true point guard at its finest.
Mid-range jumper off the mark, rebounded by Jariah King. She puts another 2 points in for the Lady Dragons. 10-8 your score. Lady Tigers in front by a slim margin of 2.
Really good job by the Lady Dragons so far of keeping pace with this Lady Tigers team that is explosive and can score at will.
It's going to be Burton. Kicks it over now. A hard pass out to Collins. She's going to give it up to Porter for a 3, and she drains it from the left wing. 3 more for the Lady Tigers.
Having a stretch big like that you can utilize as a perimeter threat is always a huge part of the game.
Clayton Cross and Jessica Glider did a good job of getting that ball out of the backcourt. Very dangerous passes, but good job by them. Shot no good by the Dragons. Texas High comes away with it. They're going to kick it up. Running fast. Shot no good there by T.T. Steiger. Second opportunity. Can't get it to go, but she will be fouled and sent to the line to shoot 2. So great second effort opportunity there by T.T. Steiger. Referee's got to fix the net now, doesn't he?
Ends up getting it done.
So Texas High, their first trip to the line of the first quarter. Steiger knocks down the first one. Into the game for the Lady Tigers, Micaiah Martin. As Steiger looks to go perfect on this trip at the charity stripe. Second one falls. 15-8, 7-point lead for the Tigers.
We'll see Porter check out for Kaylee Cooper.
So Cooper in, Porter out. Lady Tigers still in the full court press. Jessica Glider got a lot of pressure, almost loses a handle on it. A lot of contact there. She gets it up to Jariah King. Now they get it across into the front court. And tough drive there. Has it knocked out of her hands. That was Erica Green. And they're going to say Lady Tiger basketball and a chance to extend their lead on this possession.
She ended up trying to go up with the ball, and it made contact with Lady Tigers' legs, and it created a loose ball. And Lady Tigers another opportunity to extend the lead now.
So Collins over to Steiger. Now up top to Cooper. Back to Steiger on the left wing. Skips it over. Going to be Collins on a tough shot. No good. Rebound. Fought for by the Tigers. And one. Treasure Martin with the stick back. And a chance to make it a double-digit lead here for the Lady Tigers early in the first quarter.
All around good offensive possession there from the Lady Tigers. You know, Serenity Collins had that great move to work herself open for that pull-up jumper. Couldn't quite get it to fall, but then Treasure Martin establishes herself down low, puts it back up, and gets a tough finish plus the bucket.
Three the old-fashioned way. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Erica Green of the Lady Dragons. And she's in a lot of pressure when she crosses the front court. Ball is stolen away. Quick layup for Treasure Martin going the other way. It's 19-8. Now Glider. A lot of pressure in the backcourt. Looking for help. Going to do it herself. Get it across the timeline, and they're going to get her on a travel. So another turnover here by the Lady Dragons. And Texas High looking to establish early dominance in this one, Doty.
Well, and that all starts with a great defense there by Micaiah Martin. Full court pressure just never really gave her a chance to establish anything else. You know, Treasure Martin helping out in those passing lanes as well. This Texas High defense suffocating so far in the full court.
Steiger going to get it top of the key. Now over to Collins. Pulls a long three from the left wing. Off the mark, no good. Rebound into the hands of Steiger. Jump shot off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Texas High once again. And now we're going to have a foul called against the Dragons. So Texas High doing a great job on the offensive boards so far here, Doty. That was Micaiah Martin who came away with the last one.
Yeah, utilizing the size that they have, I mean, between Treasure and TT and Micaiah, and then, you know, Alyssa Porter, and then they bring in Chloe Sims now. A lot of girls that have the size that can take advantage of it, as you see TT there doing it, and then another bucket pet back up, not able to go.
That was a good pass from Sims into TT there as well. It's now Steiger all over crossing the backcourt, not making it easy on her. 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Stolen away by Texas High. Here come the Tigers. That was Micaiah Martin on the steal. She's going to give it back up to Steiger. Texas High may think about taking the last shot here to end the first quarter.
Watch out for Chloe Sims. She is a sharpshooter. She gets that bucket at open space. She can light them up.
Steiger over to Martin. Texas High just fine with moving the ball along the perimeter right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if they hold for a last shot.
I mean, either good pass down low into Kaylee Cooper. She couldn't get it to fall. Now the Dragons, 5 seconds, got to push the tempo. They kick it up to Cross, right wing, pulls up for the jumper, and that's how the first quarter will end. 19-18, Texas High in front of the Lady Dragons. We're going to take a short break, get some words from our sponsors. We'll be right back here on Texarkana Game Day.
Sports injuries can happen anytime, on the field, on the court, and even in your backyard. At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we treat sprains, fractures, concussions, and more with fast, compassionate care close to home. We're open 24/7 with on-site imaging like x-rays, ultrasounds, CT scans, and MRI for quick, accurate diagnosis and treatment all in one place. Let us help you get back to the game faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com for more information.
Welcome back here to the Tiger Center. The Texas High Lady Tigers leading the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons 19-8 after 1 quarter of play. And so far, Texas High really dominating down low and on the boards, Doty.
Yeah, and it all starts with the seniors, kind of how I mentioned a little bit earlier. Serenity Collins, just a true great overall player. Steiger, doing a great job as well. And then Treasure Martin just able to do a little bit of everything. And, it all starts with them. But at the same time, this defense has really been the key factor right there as you see another forced turnover go their way. And Lady Tigers are back on offense.
And Lady Tigers doing a great job speeding Nacogdoches off, giving them nothing that they want. And, I mean, that's pretty much perfect game plan if you're Texas High. As now they're back on the offensive side of the ball. Be Burton to Collins, dumps it into Steiger. Back out to Porter. Now Collins going to pull another one from the left wing. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Nacogdoches. Now ball being fought for, almost stolen away by Texas High. And they're going to say last touched by the Lady Dragons. So Texas High going to get fortunate enough to knock that one off of them there and get it underneath their own basket.
It was a great job by Alyssa Porter fighting for that one hard.
Porter on the left corner, up top to Collins. Now right wing over to Martin, and she's going to be called for the carry.
Yeah.
So Lady Dragon's going to get the ball back with 92 feet to go. So it'll be King. Dangerous pass across half court there to Green. And now it'll be Green on the right wing, looking to work the baseline. Takes it herself off the glass and in for two. Good little move to the basket there by Erica Green.
Absolutely good little wraparound, kind of an established defender, but great job working around it and getting hard up into that bucket.
And it's going to be Porter at the top of the key. Swings it over to Burton on the left wing. Now back to Collins. She'll think about driving after a head fake. Now a three pulled by Steiger off the mark. Rebound Texas High. Collins, three from the left corner. Off the iron, no good. Gets her own rebound. Going to take it herself back in, and she's going to be fouled on the shot. Send her to the line to shoot two. Foul will go against Green of the Lady Dragons.
I think that's just kind of the, epitome of Serenity Collins as a player, gets a shot, doesn't able to get it to fall, but she ends up getting her own rebound, fights hard to the bucket, ends up getting a foul, and now has a chance to put it up points on the board for her team anyway as she sinks this first bucket.
And any coach is going to love that. When it comes off your hand if it's going in or if it's not, more often than not.
Mm-hmm.
And she felt that one come off, said, hey, it's not going in, and was in the right place at the right time to get that rebound. As her second free throw rattles around and she puts a little shooter's touch on it. Gets it to fall, so 2 for 2 on that trip. Texas High still in that smothering full court defense, and they force a turnover off the inbounds, and they'll keep it underneath their own basket. Another good job by Collins to cut off that passing lane.
Yeah, I mean, it was Burton, it was Collins, it was Treasure Martin, all there in those passing lanes that forced that turnover.
As it's going to be Porter. Give it over to Treasure Martin. Now Collins on the left wing. Lady Dragons in a 2-3 zone, and right idea, I think, by TT Steiger. Just a little bit too much going on down in the paint, and now the Dragons on the counter.
That was a good job by the Lady Dragons kind of getting in her face and forcing that bad pass.
Another same thing on the other end. Green looking down low for Cross and just didn't have her. And now a beautiful full court pass and a great finish there by TT Steiger. Yeah. Cam Reitner put a jersey on out there. That was a beautiful pass.
Hey, same number, Serenity Collins, making it look effortless out there.
Cam Reitner, I'm on to you, man. All right, it'll be Jeriah King. Gives it over to Green. Going to get a screen from Aaliyah Berry. Now a turnover again. Texas High just all over the place on the defensive side. Porter going to be hammered on her way up and get 2 free throws out of it.
It's a good job by Alyssa Porter not necessarily forcing that down low. It was kind of a 2-on-1, but, the way that Zariah Swindle played it, it would have been tough to fit in that passing lane. And so she ends up keeping it herself, taking it to the bucket, and chance to make it on the free throws now.
And first one is good. Into the game for the Lady Tigers, Chloe Sims. And I believe Avery Meadows checked into the game as second free throw off the mark. Official's going to say it didn't hit the rim, so it'll be Lady Dragon basketball with a length of the floor to go. It'll be Glider and Cross to try to break this soft full court press. Glider gets it across half court. And she's going to throw it out of bounds. It'll be Texas High basketball. And Lady Dragons looking a little discombobulated right now on the offensive side of the floor, Dodie. They really just need to calm down and play their offense.
Yeah, I think they were trying to catch them off guard. You know, I think they were quite ready to play that full court defense. Nacogdoches was trying to hurry, get up court, and then, you know, it didn't matter that they weren't playing full court. That Texas High defense ends up forcing a turnover anyway.
Chloe Sims back up top to Serenity Collins. Now Porter thinks about a three, doesn't take it. And Lady Tigers going to reset beyond the perimeter here. As Collins now pulls one from the right wing, and she gets that one to go. We knew at some point those were going to start falling, Dodie.
Absolutely. She's just too much of a baller to quit shooting and not let them fall at some point.
Don't let her get hot.
It was a good job creating something for herself. There was kind of some bad, spacing on the court in front of us, and so she just kind of created something for herself and made a huge bucket.
Another turnover forced by the Lady Tigers. They're looking for Chloe Sims down low, and she is going to be called for the travel. Just kind of lost her balance there, falling on that back foot. Not much you can do. 27-10 is the score. Lady Tigers in front of the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons. 4:32 left to go in the first half. And foul count, 2 fouls for the Lady Dragons, and none called so far in the second quarter against the Lady Tigers. As they come back out into a more stern full court press here. Now they're going to back off of it. It'll be Jariah King. Brings it across the timeline. Ooh, could have been called for the carry there. No call. Cross now, gives it up to Barry. Now they're going to swing it back up top to Cross. Now a long three on the way, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Tigers. And now they're looking to push the tempo the other way. Chloe Sims looking down low for Porter, has her for two. Lady Tigers are all over it here in this one.
It was a great find after she was able to corral the ball, and another free points there for the Lady Tigers.
Really want to see the Lady Dragons get a little less stagnant on the offensive side. Not a lot of motion going on down low in the paint for them. As now another steal, this one by Collins. 1-on-0, lays it off the glass for the easiest 2 points probably of her Tiger career.
It's just it feels like the spacing's kind of all over the place right now for the Lady Dragons, and they just aren't quite able to set something up.
It kind of feels like they're wanting to work it along the perimeter, but the defense is just too stout. I mean, Lady Tigers not giving them an inch to breathe out there. As now another one stolen away by the Lady Tigers. Kaylee Cooper, give her two. 33-10. Lady Tigers with a 23-point lead. And Lady Dragons just got to find some sort of answer to stop this scoring drought.
With their offense, it's been a lot of try to push in along the baseline, and then they try to work back out. And that's what's forcing a lot of these turnovers is the Lady Tigers reading those pass lanes as they're trying to work back out to the perimeter.
They're going to have it knocked out of their hands. And they're going to say it was last touch by the Lady Dragons. It's Lady Tigers once again with another opportunity to extend this lead. 2:43, 33-10 is the score. We got through the holidays, Dodie.
We did.
Now it's time for, this is where the real basketball starts, is in January, man.
Well, and you get to this point of the year, and we're at the halfway point of district right now. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about how much we're already into the season.
Collins can't get that one to go. It's going to be, I'll say last touched by the Lady Tigers.
I think that was right.
We'll give it to them.
I think it ended up going off of TT. Either it went off of TT or nobody touched it after Serenity shot it.
Texas High going to call off the Dogs on the full court press, go back into a half court defense. They get it over to Erica Green on the left wing.
It's kind of all working for them, so I think they can kind of do whatever they want right now.
I think you're right. As Green now, guarded by two girls up top, throws a dangerous pass down low to Cross. And now it's going to be Jessica Glider on the right wing. Guarded very closely by Cooper. Looking for anybody. Almost has it stolen away. Now stolen away by Porter. And an easy 2 points there for TT Steiger on the other end. And the transition off the steals for the Lady Tigers has just been flawless so far, Doty.
Yeah, forcing those doubles and then getting into those bad passing situations is forcing those turnovers as well. We finally get a shot put up by the Lady Dragons, 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
Good rebound
and
and
third.
foul.
Good work there on crashing the boards by the Lady Dragons. It's going to send Avaya Brown to the line to shoot 2. I believe the foul was called on Porter.
Yes.
Her team first of the second quarter, and there's a minute 26 left to go. That's pretty good if you're the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, as far as people on the court, she's the only one that has a foul.
That's pretty impressive. Got to be happy with that.
I think that might only have 2 fouls total. Yeah, they only have 2 fouls total.
So Brown goes 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Lady Tigers get the rebound off the missed shot. Collins going to kind of slow it down here some. Hand it off to T.T. Steiger. Now skips it back over to Collins in the left corner. Now a pass looking down low to Steiger. That was Chloe Sims. Right idea, just a little too much on it. I think if Steiger could have got a hold of that one, she could have gone straight up with it, Doty.
And you can just tell the way that she's waving for the ball. She's super anxious and knows her talent and her ability. Like, she's always wanting the ball and always wanted to create opportunities for this Lady Tiger offense.
Well, they have not shied away from attacking the basket today. Is Erica Green going to be fouled on her take there?
It's a tough call.
Foul's going to go against Burton, I believe.
Yep. Her second.
Team second of the second quarter. 48 ticks remain in the first half. Texas High 35, Nacogdoches 11. Looking to add 2 more on here to their 11. First one off the iron, no good. Into the game for the Lady Tigers. Kaya Martin? Yes. No, check that. That's Treasure Martin into the game for the Lady Tigers.
Okay, I was about to check in.
Second free throw off the mark. Rebound fought for. I'll say last touched out of bounds by the Lady Dragons. As it'll be Steiger to bring the ball across the timeline for the Lady Dragons. No hurry to score here if you're Texas High. Kaylee Cooper going to run point. Swings it over to Sims. Now it's going to be Steiger, jumper on the way, can't get it to fall. Rebound put back up and in. 2 more for the Lady Tigers.
Good job by Kaylee Cooper.
It'll be King, takes it herself, shot denied. Texas High comes up with it, 14 seconds. They get it up to Steiger. Looking down low, ball knocked away, stolen away. Good hand there by the Lady Dragons. That's Green, takes it herself all the way, can't get it to fall. 5 seconds now. It'll be Sims. And that will do it for first half action. 37-11, Texas High Lady Tigers in front of the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons. We're going to take a break for halftime. We'll be back to bring you second half action after a word from our sponsors here on Texarkana Gameday.
Tired of banking fees and complicated accounts? With State Bank's My Free Checking Account, enjoy no minimum balance and 0 monthly fees. Get a free gift just for opening your checking account, because we believe banking should be rewarding. Great for personal accounts and businesses too.
craving fajitas but short on time? That's not a problem. Just give us a call and place your order, and we will have them ready for you with no lines or waiting. With same ingredients and the same freshness every day. If life moves fast, so do we. No time to waste. Satisfy your cravings today.
For over 20 years, Hoover Stone & Stucco has been building and restoring exteriors that last. And now that same expert knowledge powers Hoover Soft Wash. We understand how stone, stucco, brick, and siding are built, so we know exactly how to clean them the right way. No high-pressure damage, just safe, professional soft washing that protects your home or business. Trust the team that knows exteriors inside and out. Hoover Stone & Stucco, Hoover Soft Wash. Experience built in.
Texarkana, it's game day and Lost Pizza is ready to feed the fans. From thick crust to thin, we make our dough fresh every single day and top it with all the flavors your crew loves. We are locally owned, locally operated, and proud to support our community in everything we do, from school spirit nights to hometown fundraisers. Dine in, take out, or order online. We're always ready for kickoff. Lost Pizza Company, Texarkana. Fueling game day the local way.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here. And we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
Meet Tony Langford Roofing, your trusted name in roofing solutions. Decades of experience and top-notch service. Passionate about your home safety, we treat every roof like our own. From repairs to full installations, we've got your home covered. Upgrade your roof with our variety of styles and materials. For roofs that last long, choose Tony Langford Roofing. We've got you covered.
At Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital, we provide fast and compassionate emergency care for all ages. From cardiology to pediatric to outpatient imaging, our board-certified physicians are dedicated to exceptional care when you need it most. Our on-site laboratory offers full diagnostic testing, including MRIs, X-rays, CT scans, and ultrasounds, allowing for comprehensive care in one location. Conveniently located off Calhoun Creek Road, open 24/7, we're ready to help you feel better faster. Visit TexarkanaEmergencyCenter.com today.
Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank. Start your day with seamless transactions. Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet. Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, welcome back to the Tiger Center. Big first half for the Lady Tigers. They lead Nacogdoches 37-11. And, I mean, they've just been dominating on every facet of the game so far, Doty. I mean, Treasure Martin, T.T. Steiger, Chloe Sims, Serenity Collins, they've just been all over the floor defensively, offensively, and Nacogdoches just hasn't had an answer so far.
I mean, and the offense starts because of the defense, if we're being honest with you, because right now it's mainly transition buckets that have been the keys to the game for the Lady Tigers. I mean, they're forcing so many turnovers, they're forcing so many steals that everything is just kind of paying off for them to where they're able to get these transition buckets. They're able to kind of reestablish themselves on offense, and that's why we see 37 points here in this first half. And, you know, they're doing it all without getting in foul trouble as well. I think they have 3 total fouls. I mean, that's very impressive whenever you're playing that full court press defense and half court press defense. You know, it's been very impressive from the Lady Tigers so far.
That's about as good as you're going to get. You know, I had a coach once upon a time, as Steiger has it knocked out of her hand. I had a coach once upon a time who told me, hey, you got 5 fouls, use them.
Yeah.
And Lady Tigers haven't had to do that here yet tonight, as it'll be Lady Tiger basketball underneath their own basket. Collins set to fire it in, finds Steiger. Now, TT thinks about a shot. Now pulls up, wacky shot in the way, can't get it to fall, rebounded by the Lady Dragons. And they almost have it stolen away in the backcourt. Jeriah King now brings it across half court. Swings it over to Cross. Now Barry, back over to King on the left wing, smothering defense from Burton. Now stolen away. And Lady Tigers once again in transition, get it to fall. Collins once again. And you hit the nail on the head there, Doty. The transition has just been beautiful tonight from the Lady Tigers.
And it was all smiles from Collins as she was going back, too. I mean, she knows how impressive this is from the Lady Tigers so far tonight.
Collins able to get a hand on that one and knock it out of bounds. They've done a great job of cutting off the passing lanes inside from the Lady Dragons. And they fire one into Jeriah King. A little gamble there, maybe a foul. Oh, they'll say Erica Green stepped out.
It's kind of tough right here on this line, to be honest with you.
It is. Collins now going to slow things down. Skip it over to Steiger. Lady Dragons stay in the 2-3 zone. Collins got a screen there from TT. And Lady Tigers content with just moving the ball, looking for a good option for a bucket here. Collins going to drive in, pull up jumper off the iron, no good. Rebound fought for, somehow ends up back in the hands of Collins. And now Treasure Martin going to take one all the way for 2. Tough bucket by Martin. 41-11, 30-point lead for the Tigers.
8 points there for Treasure after laying that one in. Get a timeout from the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons.
You know what?
Why don't we take a timeout with them?
Take a timeout with them. How about it? We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors here on Texarkana Gameday.
Hey, I'm Josh Charette, project manager with 2B Builders. We're a local GC here in Texarkana. We have Lone Star out here doing our heating and AC. They do a good job for us. We really appreciate the customer service that they provide. I know that at Lone Star Heating and Air, I can always call Matt or Dave, their head commercial HVAC guy, and they will always pick up the phone when I need them. And that's a big thing when we're working out here on these commercial projects. Usually when we're in a bind, we need something and we need it pretty quickly, and we can rely on Lone Star for that.
All right, welcome back here to the Tiger Center. 41-11 Lady Tigers with a commanding lead here with 6:04 to go in the third quarter. Lady Dragons really just looking for any type of answer right now. So they fire one into Clayton Cross. She'll pull one off the mark, falls into the hands of a Lady Dragon. Second shot on the way. Ball being fought for, still fought for. Comes away with it. That's Barry. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by King. Her shot. She just smacks it out of bounds. Dodie, I don't know if I've seen that one before.
That was pure frustration, honestly. It was nothing was working, and she just got tired.
Her original shot got tipped, and then she just swatted one.
Yeah.
Good thing Donovan wasn't sitting down there. He'd have been in trouble, man. Lady Tiger basketball. It'll be Collins to work the right wing. She'll get it back. Now it'll be Porter. And good pass down low there to Steiger, and she'll be fouled on her way up. Beautiful pass from Serenity Collins. So, whole second quarter and up to this point in the third quarter, Lady Dragons only able to muster up one singular point as Steiger knocks down the first free throw.
And I think you kind of account frustration as part of that, too. I mean, you saw it firsthand in that last possession, and I think it kind of rings true as that second quarter went on and now this third quarter as well.
Kaylee Smith now into the game for the Lady Dragons. Second one off the mark for Steiger. Rebound fought for, last touched by the Lady Tigers. And yeah, they're not gonna come out and press. So 92 feet to go for the Dragons. Looking for some points. Lead Jessica Glider to bring it down the floor. She's going to skip it over to Green. Head fakes a three. Going to drive into the lane, take it herself. Shot tipped, but she's going to be fouled. Send her to the line to shoot two and maybe end this drought for the Lady Dragons.
So, John, all of the game day crew picked Indiana to win.
Oh, buddy. In good faith, I cannot.
And think in typical fashion, it's like, oh, well, they soiled it, But they did the same thing with Miami yesterday, and Miami won. So, who knows?
Sims' first free throw, no good. Hey, man, I mean, that was really such an SEC-level performance by Miami yesterday. Oh, my bad. ACC, my bad. SEC's not in it again. Ooh. Here come the Lady Tigers after two missed free throws. It's going to be Collins to work the left wing. I'm sorry, Dodie, I couldn't help myself. Been wanting to say that for 3 years. Shot up, no good there by Treasure Martin. Going to go last touched off by Lady Tiger. I'm going to pick Oregon tonight.
I wonder why.
I think the Cinderella story's coming to an end for Indiana.
Cinderella story as they're the #1 seed.
Hey, they were the worst team in college football forever. As ball almost knocked out of the hands of Glider. Now a tie up on the floor.
I don't know if Vandy existed.
That's true. Possession arrow favors the Lady Dragons. How about Vandy, man?
Everything school.
They are an everything school. Did you ever think you'd see the day they go 10-3 in football? I didn't.
Hey, undefeated in basketball, too.
Hey, they are undefeated in basketball. Look at that Tennessee school going strong.
Ranked in girls in women's basketball as well. I think they were 12th last I saw.
Ryder gets it over to Green. Shot knocked out of her hands into the hands of Barry. Her shot on the way, no good. And finally, Zariah Swindle breaks the scoring drought, gets the Dragons back on the board with a little 4-foot jumper. And on the other end, that was a tough drive there by T.T. Steiger.
Chloe Sims.
Is it Sims on the drive?
Yep. I thought it was Chloe. I think Chloe put it up and maybe TT ended up getting fouled.
Steiger at the line regardless. First shot good.
I really thought that was Chloe driving.
Slew of subs in now for the Lady Dragons. You know, it's kind of sad. We've only got 2 more college football games, Dodie, and then it's over. Got to wait 7 months for the next one.
Who knows? Maybe it'll move up.
Tigers' second free throw, good.
Hey, but then don't worry, we have baseball season.
Baseball season is
That's all
around
that
the
matters.
corner. Going to be fun to watch some TG, Liberty ILO, Seattle Mariners.
Texas High getting new facilities out here.
They
in
are.
Both baseball and softball.
We've seen
I'm
some
looking
work
forward to
done out
that.
there, working on that outfield wall for the baseball team.
You're doing a great job over here at Texas High.
Softball team as well, man. Excited for a little ball and stick sport. Chloe Sims going to run the point for the Lady Tigers. Ball skipped down low into TT Steiger, has it knocked out of her hands. Texas High will retain possession underneath their own basket. It's a beautiful pass from Serenity Collins down low to Steiger. Collins set to trigger the inbound, got to get it in. Finds a girl at the top of the key. That was Treasure Martin. Now Steiger, a little 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound fought for. Steiger loses a handle on it. Now into the hands of the Lady Dragons. They got a fast break opportunity. Jessica Glider says, I'm going to take it all the way off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Tigers. And, oh my. TT Steiger, 2-on-0, almost overthrows Treasure Martin down there. As a little and one opportunity here. Hey, I'm excited for next year for football, Dodie.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see. I mean, NFL standpoint, it can't get much worse for my Chiefs, right?
Right.
Number 9 pick in the draft. I mean,
Right.
got to be better than a 6-win team, right?
Right.
Memphis, you know,
Yeah, watch out.
they'll be there. They'll have a team. Treasure Martin toes the line. 3 points the old-fashioned way. She gets it. 47-13. Lady Tigers commanding lead. 3:28 left to go in the third quarter. Dry King will run point. Looking to give it up. Going to throw it out of bounds. And that's where the Lady Tigers will take over. Oh, correction now from the official. They'll say last touched off of Texas High. And I think that was the right call. I believe that was Chloe Sims who got a leg to it. So Brown set to trigger the inbound. Now a 3 on the way from Cross. Can't get it to go. Rebound last touched out of bounds by the Lady Tigers. It'll stay here with Nacogdoches. The Clayton Cross fire the inbound. Fires it in. Kendall Cross. 3 on the way. No good. Rebounded by Alyssa Porter. And now Micaiah Martin going to bring it down the floor. Fires a beautiful pass. Oh, my goodness, down to Kaylee Cooper. And she was wide open on the block for an easy 2 points.
Just extending that lead right now, the Lady Tigers, and Kaylee Cooper trying to do it on both sides of the ball.
Great hand by Cooper.
Like I mentioned, just doing it all night.
So who are you most excited for in the area for baseball season, Dodie?
You know, well, we can get to it more in a break.
Okay, I got you. Texas High going to kick it out. 2 on the way from Kaylee Cooper, and she drills it.
See, that's why. I wanted to see Kaylee Cooper drain that mid-range.
You know what? Kaylee Cooper's had a great 3 possessions here.
She's done a great game, you know. Kaylee Cooper with 8 points tonight.
Dry King has it knocked out of her hands. Here goes Micaiah Martin. Going to take it all the way. Shot up. Can't get it to fall.
It's her own rebound.
It's her own rebound. Can't get that to go either. And Texas High going to keep possession. (51-13). And we're going to have a timeout called by the Lady Tigers.
Okay, we can stay here and talk about
stay here and talk about baseball for this one.
Okay, so I'll do both baseball and softball for each school and kind of go into different reasons why, okay? I think let's start with Texas High since we're here at Texas High. You know, Texas High, they end up losing a lot of seniors last year. A really, really, really good senior class with, you know, Jacob Yow, Knox Pilgreen, Treadway, Williamson, just everybody really there. I mean, super talented squad, and so it's going to be a rebuilding year for them. with young guys, and it's a matter of how they're going to retool. You know, Cam Reitner's going to be the guy that everybody looks at as like, oh, yeah, we know Cam Reitner. You know, he's going to play baseball at A&M Texarkana. So, you know, a really good guy that you're going to want to look at. Caden Kreiner's going to be good. And so, you know, that young talent, you just want to see what they can do with it. And, you know, after missing the playoffs last year, I figured they're going to have that hunger in them. And then with the softball team here at Texas High, I think that they have a really good chance of making a deep run if they can get a favorable matchup in the playoffs. You know, last year they ran into that Melissa team that hit the nationwide home run record. You know, I mean, that was almost impossible. But, I mean, they bring back so much talent. They had so much youth last year that they're bringing back. I don't see how they can't be uber talented, and I think have a great chance at winning the district.
So hopefully a big year for the Lady Tigers on the softball field.
I have very high hopes. You know, Eva Treadway in the circle, you know, does a great job. Presley Klopp, another person going to A&M Texarkana for softball. You know, just a very talented team all around. A lot of utility players that can really play all parts of the game that do an incredible job, and just girls that have Sydney Woods is another girl to keep your eye on that, you know, I don't know kind of what her offers look like, but, you know, just an uber talented girl that can do a little bit of everything as well.
Hey, you mentioned A&M Texarkana softball. They have a pretty good track record at A&M. I mean, when I was there a couple years ago, they got up ranked as high as 4 in the nation, and you know, it's just they've done a great job building that program over there. We'll hope to see that continue going forward.
And the best thing here lately is they've developed a lot of local. They've got a lot of local talent to come back and play here. You know, Lexi Snyder was the main one. You know, she started at SAU. She ended up getting brought back here. She was an incredible pitcher at Pleasant Grove. Could say the same thing with Presley Humphrey. I believe Mackenzie Williams is back here now. A few girls from Redwater, I believe. There's a lot of talent on that A&M team, and it's all local, and we're seeing the same thing with their baseball team as well. Just everything kind of up A&M Texarkana right now. As we had that, you know,
big ceremony today.
The inaugural head coach, his ceremony or introduction, I should say, of a press conference, and high hopes for him and just local area talent stuff here as well.
Good steal there by Jariah King as she lays it up on the other end. 51-15. Just a little over a minute to go in the third quarter. Serenity Collins is going to slow it down. Now she'll get it back on the right wing, dumps it down low, shot on the way from Porter off the mark, no good, gets her own rebound, and she'll smartly bring it back out. She had 3 defenders on her down low, shot off, no good by Porter, and Lady Dragons going to throw it away. Got in a little bit of a hurry there on the outlet pass. So that's Texas High. That's what we're thinking there.
Yeah, I mean, and then you look at PG baseball, they bring back pretty much everybody, you know.
Spencer Browning.
The guys that they do lose in that senior class are some big names: Jarrett Halter, Landon West, Ty Boozer, Luke Flanagan on the mound was a really big one for them. But you know, they bring back a lot of guys that pitch for them. Hunter Rose prominently will be a huge factor. Spencer Browning again as well. But then, you know, Jace Elrod, Buck Anderson, Christian May, Walker Wright. There's just this senior class for them is stacked.
It's a great one. If they can keep everybody healthy, it could be a pretty deep run as Porter knocks down her first free throw.
And you know, 4A division. Well, I guess it kind of depends on, you know, where the district lines up. You know, they ran into a very tough Cal Allen team this past season, and it was a team that Liberty Allo beat a couple years ago in the playoffs, and it was a team that we were like, this is a very young team that's going to be very successful here soon, and we saw exactly why against Pleasant Grove, and you know, the Hawks will be looking to ready to get their get back, you know, and as far as Liberty Allo, lost a lot last year, but they're very young. They still have a lot of key players. Maddox Moore and Arian Taylor are going to be the names that you recognize the most. But, you know, Zavin Banks and Cade McLeod, Gunnar Keith is going to take a bigger step on the bigger step on the mound, and then Huntley Fisher coming over is huge for him. Huge for them. He can be another presence on the mound. He can play in the infield really well. I mean, they're always going to be a solid team as far as talent goes, but it's the coaching especially that really elevates them to that next level with, Coach Fowler, Coach Ingstrom, Coach Stilson, and just everybody that's over there at Liberty Ilo. And then two other teams that I want to highlight in our area for this upcoming season are the Hooks softball team and the DeKalb softball team. I have a feeling that they're going to meet deep in the playoffs, and the winner of those games will have a chance to play for a state championship.
Hey, we went and covered a Hooks game last year.
We covered Hooks and DeKalb,
and it was a pretty good matchup if I remember correctly.
It was incredible. Yeah, I mean, it was everything that it lived up to be.
Had a girl committed going somewhere in that game.
There's Katie Brown, who's going to Georgia State to be a pitcher. And then, they had Zoe Greenwood for Hooks, who was going to Creighton.
That was it.
To play out there. But she graduated. They ended up graduating a few, but there's so much talent in this sophomore class for Hooks that, I mean, they're just going to continue to be good. And then everybody that we saw from DeKalb last year comes back, and they're all seniors now. Just incredibly talented all the way through. And so those will be some fun games to watch later on in the year, and has a very good chance to be competing for state championships. All around, I think the women's athletics around here are just incredible and have done a really good job and have really taken a step up, and it's been incredible to see. And we're seeing it here with the Texas High Lady Tigers tonight. They have a 15-2 record, 6-1 in district so far, and three, seniors that have really taken over this year and wanted to make the best out of it. Coach Wilson's doing a great job with her staff, and it's just kind of all around. The Liberty Iowa Lady Leopards are doing incredible. The Pleasant Grove Lady Hawks are doing really well right now as they're getting ready to start district play. And then we've seen success from Hooks and a lot of the other schools around the area as well, not just in basketball, but in a lot of stuff. And so it's really cool to see around the area that these girls are killing it, and it's not just the guys at these schools that we want to highlight.
The girls have done well. Steiger just picked up a foul there. We're in the fourth quarter now. 53-15, 7 minutes to go. Texas High well in control of this one. As a good pass down low there to Zariah Swindle. And now we'll have a foul called against the Lady Tigers. I believe that one will go against Treasure Martin. Her team second of the fourth quarter. 3 on the way there. Rattles around, no good for King. Second chance opportunity on the way. Third chance opportunity goes in for Zariah Swindle.
2 really good, tough rebounds there by her. She's not giving up. She doesn't care about the score. I mean, she's putting her all on the line out there.
Hey, never lay down. Even when the odds seem insurmountable, keep playing to the last whistle. Coach loves to see the effort. And I forget how much you love baseball sometimes, though. You got all the knowledge over there, man. And, great pass there from Martin to Steiger. Just couldn't get it to fall. She put that one on a frozen rope, dude.
That was a good job by Aaliyah Berry, kind of establishing her presence down there, another senior for this Nacogdoches squad.
Clayton Cross just overthrew Zariah Swindle down low there.
A junior and senior heavy team this Nacogdoches squad is made up of 4 freshmen, though, as well.
Drive to the basket there, good. That is Steiger. Collects 2 more, gives her 15 on the night.
Matches the number.
Matches the number. You think that's what they're going for? Cross on the right wing, guarded by Sims. Has a 5-second started on her, smartly gives it up. All the way to the hoop there is Swindle. Swindle not going down without a fight.
I will say, if that's what they're trying to do, they're doing a pretty good job, because Treasure Martin's at 11, Steiger's at 15. Serenity Collins has kind of messed it all up for everybody. She's way past 2, but
come on, Serenity, what do we do? All right, Swindle toes the line. Interesting free throw technique. Gets it to go.
Hey, don't question greatness, John.
You're right. My bad.
She can get it to go. She's got 9.
Good for Swindle. Looking to crack the double digits here. As that one doesn't fall. Ball on the ground, fought for. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lady Tigers.
You see Chloe Sims not giving up at all either, not letting anything loose.
And it'll be Sims to bring it down the floor.
I really like seeing Chloe Sims' shot. I wish we could have seen a little bit more shooting from her tonight, because she is fun to watch from the perimeter.
It'll be Sims, takes a three. Oh. Can't get it to go. You almost got your wish, Doty.
Come on, Chloe, prove me right.
Prove me right, prove me right. Nacogdoches brings it across the timeline. King, pull up, shot on the way, banks it in for two. Jariah King from the elbow.
First play of the game, pick 6.
Indiana's on the board. Oh, no.
That's crazy.
Oh, because it's too late to switch my answer. Is Steiger going to be fouled on the way up there? That one's going to be assessed to Aaliyah Berry, I believe. Wow, pick 6 to start it. Dan Lanning's not happy about that one, Doty. Man, so how about A&M Texarkana getting a football team? That's exciting, man. That's a big step in the right direction for the athletics department.
Oh, absolutely. Not only just getting a football program in general, but they're instantly going to move up to Division II whenever this program starts. What a cool thing for the community, and a lot more opportunity for guys in this area to get some love and to get that opportunity at the next level to make the most out of themselves.
Dude, Chloe Sims is trying. No, I checked that. That was Martin on the 3 there. Couldn't get it to go. Now Steiger going to try to finish through a lot of contact. Won't go, but will be fouled. But, yeah, it's crazy. You know, I started at A&M Texarkana in 2020, NAIA Red River Athletic Conference, and now we're making the jump up to D2, and the campus is growing. It's great to see all the way around.
It's just
steady growth.
It's just incredible for the community, and we've seen how much of a presence they've made in as far as, you know, giving local athletes opportunities. You know, we saw it really more with softball and baseball and you know, tennis and cross country and track a lot in the area especially, and then we saw a really big name in basketball, Alex Orr, end up going over there as well. He was great here at Texas High, so it was really cool to get to see him play locally, and is, you know, really making a name for himself in his freshman year already over there at A&M Texarkana. And so, you know, just continuing to develop these players around here, and it's pretty much like a Texarkana all-star team almost.
Shot no good there by Steiger. Here come the Lady Dragons. Glider beats Steiger deep in the front court. Shot up, no good. Good hand there by Treasure Martin. Now, second chance opportunity for the Dragons, and a third and a fourth. And they get the fourth one to go. Kaylee Smith. Lady Dragons showing no quit. Chloe Sims, we're going to get a timeout by the Lady Tigers. They'll make a few substitutions here.
I don't think they wanted the actual timeout itself. I think they really just wanted the subs. But
that one might bite them later in the game, Dave.
I think they'll be all right.
Man, I can't believe that. A pick 6 to start the game between Indiana and Oregon.
It was just a little comeback route that the defender read perfectly. I mean,
hey, whoever bet on that one, hey, they're having a great time right now. First play of the game, pick 6.
Well, and so one of the dudes for Indiana got hurt on the kickoff, and so it just allowed Indiana more time to figure out what Oregon was going to do on offense, and they did an incredible job.
Indiana just looks like the best team in the country so far throughout these playoffs. But Dan Lanning, I'm sure, has a plan together for the Ducks. There's 3:41 left to go here at the Tiger Center, 56-22. Lady Tigers with a huge lead.
I mean, I'd run through a wall if Dan Lanning was in my ear every day.
Me too. Former Memphis offensive line coach. Shout out Memphis.
You'll always find a way.
I will find a way. Collins dumps one down low. Shot was good. That was Kaylee Cooper.
That was an incredible play by Collins to be able to get that pass over with all that pressure that was on her.
How about Kaylee Cooper hitting double digits on the scoring sheet?
Also way surpassed her number.
Yeah, well, they're not following the script, Doty. Shot up, tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Lady Dragons.
What was really cool, we had a media day here yesterday with the Texas High winter athletes, boys and girls basketball. We had ladies soccer, powerlifting, swim, and golf. And, just kind of seeing the kids interact with each other and getting to have fun during media days and with their pictures and kind of letting out their personalities and getting to have fun was a super cool experience yesterday. And, getting to talk to the Lady Tigers was really cool as we see a great play by Chloe Sims.
What a beautiful spin move by Sims.
But it was just really cool to talk to the girls and kind of get to know them more as people instead of just players, and that's always a really cool part of that, and appreciative for Coach Stanford for putting on those media days and getting to have those opportunities with everybody.
Yeah, I noticed you said the swim team was there for the media day. That bring back any nostalgic memories for you, Doty? I know you were a big swim team guy back in the day.
Straight middle school.
Hey, that counts.
But I did see Coach Vogan and Coach Likens there. They have an incredible program in and of itself, at state almost every year, and Coach Vogan did an incredible job whenever I was there. I didn't get to swim under Coach Likens, but I know she's done an incredible job since she's been there. And, she has a lot to be proud of in and of herself with all of her boys. They are all stud athletes doing incredible things in college right now.
Hey, it takes a lot to be a swimmer, man. As a travel going to be called there on Kaylee Smith.
Well, I think she has 2 swimmers and then 2 track stars, I think is what it is. I mean,
possibly the greatest athlete of all time is a swimmer, Michael Phelps.
There is a definitely great argument there. He was always somebody that I kind of looked up to whenever I was wanting to swim.
Shot on the way there from Porter, can't get it to go, rebounded, and who else but Kaylee Cooper.
She's done incredible. Definitely making her name known here tonight. It's been so good to see her get this opportunity and kind of instill some confidence, continuing down the road as we begin the second half of district next week.
And that ball almost thrown out of bounds, now is thrown out of bounds. Minute 21 left to go. Texas High with a 40-point lead. As Collins will run the point. Give it up to Porter. Now over to Chloe Sims. And Texas High probably just going to run a little bit of clock here, look for a good shot. As Collins takes one, can't get it to go. Now under a minute to go in this one. Glider takes it, tough shot, won't fall. Collins gives one up top to Kaylee Cooper. Make it 15 for Kaylee Cooper.
I'll see a timeout for
Check that.
a
Make
sub.
it 14. Make it 14 for Kaylee Cooper. I was excited. I wanted her to have 15. There's still a chance.
Don't worry, guys. It's that Tennessee education. We keep finding out more every day.
Still better than Mississippi.
Not saying much.
Hey.
Very low bar.
Hey, you don't have to be first. You just can't be last. That's
a great man said that once.
I think that's how that saying goes, right? 34 seconds now. Lady Dragons on the ball. It's going to be King. Now 3 on the way from Glider. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound fought for. It'll be a jump. Possession arrow favors the Lady Dragons. 24 seconds now to go in the game. Boys action set to follow this shortly after. Make sure you tune in for that one. As Texas High with the rebound. There goes Chloe Sims all the way to the basket. Give her 2 more. Now, they got 66 points, Doty. You'd almost want to see if Nacogdoches fouled them so they could get 6-7.
Come on, do it. Do it for the plot.
Give it back to him, foul him. And that'll be it. 66-22. Texas High with a dominating victory over the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons. Thank you for tuning into this one. Boys action set to follow here shortly in about 15, 20 minutes. So tune into that one. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you for the boys action.